Hello friends, today we are going to learn about for loop. What is the structure of for loop, how for loop can be useful and how to write for loop. First of all, we will see usage of for loop. Here we have a class for loop and we have main method in it. Now I want to print table of 2. So what I will do, I will write system.out.println, then here it is 2 into 1 is equal to, this will be printed on the console. I will save it. Now I will compile it. It has been compiled successfully. It means syntax of our code is correct. And here you can see we have printed 2 into 1 is equal to 2 on the console. Now let's say that I want to print it 5 times. So what I will do, I will copy this and I will paste it 5 times. Now I will change this to 2, 3, 4 and 5. Now I will save it. Now I will compile it. It has been compiled successfully. Now I will run it and here you can see we have printed it up to 5 times. But let's say that we want to print it up to 20 times or 50 times or 100 times. So whether we are going to copy this and paste it, there is a pattern. Second thing is that if we want to change in a single line, then we have to change it up to 20 times or 50 times. One more thing that you can see, there is a pattern. This value is same, but we are incrementing this value. So we are printing this on the console and there is a little change in our statement. Rest of the statement is same. When we have a block of code and we are changing it at some portion, rest of the code is same. And we are doing that for a number of times, then we can use for loop for that purpose. Now we will learn about structure of for loop. This is the structure of for loop and here you can see in parentheses we have initialization, continuation, test and update. First we will declare a variable and we will initialize this variable. Then we will perform a test. If that test is true, then we will run this block of statement, and after running this block of statement we will update our variable. We will continue until our test is false, and after test is false we will exit from this for loop. This is flowchart of for loop. We will perform initialization once, then we will make the test. If test is true, then we will execute block of statements, and after executing block of statements we will update our variable. Then we will do again the test. If test is true, then we will execute that statements again and we will update it. We will continue until our test is false. If our test is false, then we will exit the for loop and we will execute the statements after for loop. Now let's do coding for loop. Here we have to start the for loop with keyword for, and in parentheses we have to declare and initialize our variable. I will declare integer type variable int and I will initialize it with 1. We will initialize this variable once. Now we have to write our continuation test. We are saying if I is less than or equal to 10. As for value of I is less than or equal to 10, we will continue executing our block of code, and after that we will increment our variable with 1. I plus plus means increment I variable by 1. This is our block of code that will be executed every time after continuation test. In this here you can see our statement is same, but we are changing this value 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and we are changing this value 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we will copy this statement. Here we will replace this 1 with I, and as you know value of I will be from 1 to 10. Here we have to replace this with variable I. So what we will do, we will complete this string 2 into, then we will add integer variable I, then we will add the rest of the string. Now here what will happen, these two I will be incremented from 1 to 10 and rest of statement will be same. We will delete this code. Now we will save it and now we will try to compile it. It has been compiled successfully. It means our code is correct. Now we will run this, and great friends, here you can see we have printed this up to 10 times. So this is the usage of for loop, that we have written this statement once and we have printed it up to 10 times. Now if we want to print the table of 2 up to 20, what we will do? We will simply change this continuation test from 10 to 20. We will save it. Now we will compile it. It has been compiled successfully, and here you can see we have printed it up to 20. So you can see we have written the statement once and we have printed it up to 20. Now repeat what we are doing in this for loop. We have declared this variable I and initialize it with 1. We have performed it once. We have written the continuation test, and for loop will check the test that whether I is less than or equal to 20. So in first time it is less than 20, it is 1. So what it will do? It will print the statement, and after printing the statement, it will increment this I once. Then again it will check the test. Value of I will be 2. It is less than 20. It will again print the statement. Then again it will check increment value of I to 3. Again it is less than 20. It will continue this, and when value of I is 19, it will increment it. After this, it will perform the continuation test and it will print the value of I equal to 20 on the console. Then it will increment the value of I. Again when it will perform the continuation test, then value of I will be 21, which is higher than 20. Our continuation test will be false and we will exit this from for loop, and there is no statement after for loop, so we will exit from our program as well. So practice of this for loop and do experiment with for loop. We will learn more about Java programming language in our upcoming lectures. Thank you for your time.